What is up, people of Earth? This is Monkey Man, and welcome back to another episode of modded Ark Survival Evolved here on the Arcadia server. Look at this Bronto. Okay, I told you about this Bronto in the last episode, and he has been healing for over a week now. Seriously, his health is over 100,000. He's the first dinosaur I've ever owned that has over 100,000 health. But because every time I level him up, he levels up so quick. He levels up faster than he can regen health. So, he was down to he only started out at 10,000 health, and then I bumped it all the way up to 100,000, and he's at 67,000 now. He's been healing literally all week long. He's been healing. Look how slow he heals. Look. 0.4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 1 per second. So it's got 40 or 33,000 more seconds of me being next to him. So I have to be logged in. I tried to log out and let him heal, but no, he doesn't heal when you're not in the area. So, you have to be logged in and stay next to him, so I've been AFK next to him for 2 hours each day. Just hours each day, just spent, in this house. I just come in here, I take off all my nice new shiny armor, which I made in between episodes, and I killed a T-Rex, so I got this cool bone helmet. But yeah. So, we got metal armor, that's new. We got this guy, who's, for 6/10? What's 6/10? 3/5 of the way done healing up, and he's still healing up. But we're gonna take him across the river today and annihilate all the trees and stuff on Mod Island in order to start building. And what I want to do is something I've never, ever attempted to build in Ark before, which is a pyramid. I want to use some of the new S+ structures that I'm going to show you in a second to build a pyramid in the very center, right there-ish. I want to build a 3x3 little pyramid hut with maybe a box inside of it so that any mod house that we're going to have on the island can pull resources from that box's resources. So we don't have to stock all the houses individually with resources. So whenever we need something, we can just, or whenever we have a lot of resources, we can just stick it in the box, and when we need something, we can just use our resource puller gun to pull it out of that bin. But I went ahead and learned also, the S+ crafting station looks different, and I went ahead and built this bulk forge in between episodes because I made up a ton of metal, and I made this assembling station, which I haven't really played around with much. But I want to build this electric wood burner at some point as well, and these are all smart electronic things, a plus that I want to play around with. But I'm getting off topic. So you come in here, and we're going to go into, I think I want to make it out of stone. And then they have these stone triangle roofs. So I want to try and make some of these, and then I want to make, we might have to make these sloped roofs, and they have these stone triangle ceilings, which I want to play around with as well at some point. But I think we're going to need these. Stone triangle roof. A sloped stone triangle roof. This is just a flat triangle roof, and snaps for generators and crop plots. I don't know what that means, but okay. So let's see. We're going to need to pull some resources into here. Let's get some stone. Also, between episodes, I've been gathering up tons of stuff, so as you can see, I have 2,844 stone. We're going to pull in probably I don't know, 1,000 should be enough for this little hut. And then we'll have to pull in some wood, 1,000 wood, and 1,000 thatch. And I think that, oh, look at how much thatch I collected. 55,000 thatch. How ridiculous is that? I've been leveling up the Bronto, like I said before, and I've been annihilating trees in the area, and he's the ultimate thatch machine that you've ever seen in your entire life. He gets hundreds of thatch per tree. Can I get some foundations going on? Okay, I'm gonna need 9 foundations, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and now we're gonna need, how come we can only build 3 more? Does it really take 1,000 stuff to make that? Okay, how many of these sloped roofs can we make? Let's just play around with these a little bit. We'll make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll go lay the foundations over there and see how it works out. But I'm going to take the Bronto over there and clear out the little area, and then I will bring you guys back. 700 thatch, 900 thatch, 1,000 thatch, 1,300 thatch, 1,500 thatch. Oh, baby. All the thatch. I think we've cleared out almost enough now. We leveled up. Look at this. Check this out. We have over 100,000 health and over 1,000% melee damage. That is insane. Should we pump weight or melee damage? Because I don't want to pump any more health. I don't want to have to wait for this thing to regen any more health. We might need some stamina on this bad boy, but I think I'm going to go for... melee damage. Oh yeah. It's been really good. Like, I've been one-hitting almost any dinosaur that comes in our way. Like that Pteranodon over there, you can one-hit all the Pteranodons. And I can pretty much one-shot all the trees now, it looks like. Yeah, but I think we cleared out enough of the area to see where, like, the center part of this island is gonna be. I want to build it, like, not directly coming from the bridge, but sort of, like, over here. Right here. Is this the middle? This kind of looks like the middle. Yeah. And then I don't want it to be, like, straight on, either. I don't want it to be, like, straight aligned with the bridge, because I want to have, like, little roads and stuff on this island as well. I don't want it to be symmetrical in any way. Ooh, a Quetzal. What level are you? 20. You're nothing to me. Whoa, look how amazing those, like, the distance is. Okay, off topic. Okay, we gotta get to building. We're gonna make our foundations here. We're gonna do 1. We did it! Okay. That looks pretty good, right? Like, in the middle-ish area? But not too much in the middle? Okay. I think that the resource gun could reach all the way around. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Let's go this way, though, with it. Okay. Now we'll do this, and this, and this. And now, which side should we do the rest? Okay. Closest to me. Perfect. Okay, now let's mess around with how these triangle roofs are going to work. I'm very interested to see what this does. Whoa. Oh no, they don't snap off of foundations. I need walls, I think. Oh man, that's a bummer. I thought I was gonna, like, just start building, like, this and this and this, and it'll make a nice pyramid that comes to a point in the middle. But no, it can't be that easy. So I'm gonna go see if I need maybe those other sloped roofs that we saw earlier, or what. And it's raining. I'm gonna leave this guy here, though. I'm gonna run. That's just quicker. Okay, so we're gonna try a little bit of a trick to try and help us out here. What I'm gonna try and do is start with the middle. So basically I'm gonna build walls like 1, 2 high or something right here. Like maybe 3? Does it have to be 3? If this was sloped, it would have to be... Is this the top? Would this be the top? 1, 2. Now if we try and put these triangles off of this, will that work? It does. It works. Okay. Like that. So we're gonna try and, like, start from the middle. So I could put 2 more. Where'd that go? What? Did you guys just see that? I placed it. But where did it go? Okay. Game. That one placed. So I'll place another one right here. And then we'll do another triangle on top of that. Oh, what? It doesn't meet correctly. What the heck? Why don't you meet correctly? Why does that look weird? Alright, let's try these other sides. Let's just see how it looks after we do all the sides. Like that, and then we put one, not there, other side. One there, and one, nope, there. How does that look? K mode. Whoa, that looks kind of funky. It looks like a star. Whoa, that actually looks pretty cool. I might leave it like that. I kind of like it. Is that weird? Is that weird that I like that? It does look kind of funky. Can I build off of that, though? No. I can only build... Okay, I can only build off of, like, walls. So what happens if I put a wall? Okay, let me see. What does this look like now that I put sloped roofs coming off of it? Can I attach it? Okay, this does not snap. For some reason. It doesn't snap to the other direction. I want it to snap the other direction. Why does this look so weird? No, I don't want you like that. I want you... Is this the right roof? S plus slope stone roof. Maybe this ceiling? Whoa. Whoa. That's... No, wait. That's not what I was looking for. I thought that's what I was looking for. I got all excited for a second. What pieces do I have? Will any of these pieces really work? The stone thingies? If I put it like right here? No, that won't work. Very interesting. Okay, so I think I figured something out. Like, you know when you're a kid, and you have those, like, building blocks, and they're, like, different shapes, and they're, like, there's a hole of that shape, and you have to fit the toy of that shape into the little hole? Well, that's what we were trying to do, except we were trying to do it wrong. Like, I was trying to make a triangle out, or I was trying to make a square out of a triangle. And, obviously, you gotta make triangles out of triangles, and squares out of squares. So we were trying to make a square into a triangle, and that wasn't working out. So what we're going to try to do now is make a whole bunch of, triangle... Where did it go? Where did you go? Triangle foundations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And work with those instead. So instead of placing the 9 square foundations, we're going to build out of triangle foundations, and then only build out of the things that say triangles. And see how that works out for us. Okay, we got rid of all the squares, and now we only are working with triangles. So hopefully this works out now. So if we build triangles off a triangle, and we'll just make triangles on each side of the triangle, so that makes a bigger triangle. So now we'll make another triangle. We'll build a triangle off of each of those triangles, like that, and like that, like that, and like that. And what does that make? Whoa, it makes like a weird thing. Interesting. That is an interesting shape. Whoa. But now we can build like this. So we have a big triangle if we build right there, and right there, and right there. Now it's a giant triangle, right? Almost. It's like a giant flat triangle. Kind of looks like Superman symbol. So we have a Superman symbol. How do we turn this into a triangle? We gotta do one of these, one of those, one of these. Now is it a triangle? It is a triangle! Oh my god. Okay. Now, we're gonna make a triangle out of a triangle. So we gotta do... what? These? Okay, you still can't snap those. So what if I get some regular walls going? If I put some regular walls... I can't place regular walls? Oh wait, there we go. Okay, we're good. Just kidding. And we'll put like a regular walls... right... here, and right here, and here, and here, just to test. So if we had that, and now we place our triangle roofs, now, do they come together all nice and neat? No, they don't. They still intersect. Why? Okay, what if we get rid of this? And what if we put like a sloped roof there? Do we have one on us? Of course not. I dumped them all on the thing. Okay, let's think about this. I need it to be going... No, wrong. Pick this up. Pick this up. I need it right in the middle. I need it going this way. Wait, there is no middle, though. Ah! I thought these would meet perfectly if I built off triangles. But it didn't work. Turns out you can't even make triangles out of triangles. Can't make triangles out of squares. You can't make squares out of triangles. Quetzal. Can I just force tame you? I don't want to get up there. Okay. So if we have that, and we have one next to it, can we build one right here? No. Why wouldn't I be able to fill in that little slot? Is there something that can fill in that little slot? Let's see. Is there any triangle things that I missed? Triangle. We have triangle roof. We already have those. No. No. Triangle ceiling, no. Those are all adobe. So we have all the triangle things we can get. But the triangles don't come together in a triangle. If we were going to build a triangle ceiling, it would just... What are these even for, then? What are these triangle roofs? What are these sloped stone triangle roofs even for? If they don't come together. It doesn't make any sense. Because they don't meet perfectly. Oh, wait. Wait a second. I'm having a brain moment. I'm having a brain moment. Okay, if I take this, I take this. I take this. Now, they're gonna all meet here, in the center, where this little meaty point is. So if we put one here, and we put one here, and we put one here, this one's wrong. Get rid of that. Place it again. Like that. Now, they should all meet at the pointy center. Right? Oh! It works! Oh my gosh. Okay, but it has to be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a hectagon? Something like that? Not an octagon. Hexagon? Something like that. It has to be a weird wonky shape in order for it to come together. So it's not going to be like a pyramid. It's made to be like a hexagon pyramid. That doesn't make any sense at all. Why wouldn't you be able to make a pyramid out of a pyramid? So I have to make like this kind of a shape, but bigger. Okay, I could do that, I think. We'll make a 6-sided thing, but a bigger 6-sided thing. Or a 1, 2, 3. A bigger one of those. How do we make a bigger one of those? We just put one... Okay, let's remove all the ones of those. With our demo gun. We'll remove this one. And all these. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now if I want to make a bigger one of these, all I should have to do is expand out. Like, one on there, 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 and one on there. Now what does it look like? Whoa! It looks like a cool, like, Jewish star thing. Like a star. Now, if I fill in these, it should make the shape that I want to. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think I have enough, though. It should make a big one of these that I wanted. Is that correct? I think it's correct. Yes! It's gonna work! We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more foundations. Coming in hot with more foundations and more walls and more everything so we can complete this amazingness in the making. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did it! It's our amazing big side thing that will come together to a pointy thing right here. Now let's get rid of the rest of this stuff. Okay, so let's get rid of this stuff. We'll get rid of you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And you, I said. Okay. And then we'll place the walls all around the outside. Like that. This should work according to plan this time. Now we're trying to make shapes out of other shapes. We're trying to... Uh-oh, I can't get out if I do that. Oh well, I can't get out. That's fine. Okay, now we'll start putting these. Is this gonna work? Wait a second. I'm still gonna need other things. If I put that there, and I put that there. Oh, that does kind of work. Put that there. Ooh, this is interesting. Whoa. Okay, what does that look like? Whoa, pretty much amazing. It looks like a big dome now. But, how do I fill in these little cracks? That's gonna be a problem. Because there's gonna be holes. Maybe that'll be cool if there's holes? Maybe? What if I put that there? And then that here. Facing that way. This facing this way. So basically I make what I did before, but on a smaller scale. Inside. That, and like that. And then I put the roofs on top of that. No, wrong. Facing this way? What does that look like? Huh? Whoa, that might actually look pretty cool. Can I get like a good view of that? Please. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't like it. No, I don't. Okay. So I'll get rid of this. We need it facing the opposite direction. Like that, and then it comes together in the middle. like it did before. But we need it to be one higher than that. So we need more walls. Okay, I'm gonna fiddle with this and I'll bring you guys back when we almost have it. And we're back! And you guys, we made a something. Can you believe that? We made a something. It's a something, alright. Check this out. Ta-da! It's a something! It's like, sort of a pyramid, but not a pyramid, but still triangularly shaped, and then I put some wood on there. It's like a whole new building from what we initially started with. We were initially going for a pyramid, but when that didn't work, we tried like this hexagonal sort of shape, and then I didn't like how closed off it was when we were using the regular walls, so I decided to switch to door frames, and then I didn't like how it was all stone, so I switched to the outside being wood door frames and the inside being stone door frames, and then the inside all meets up nice like this, and then you can access this building from any of the sides, and now I am plopping ramps down to make it even easier to access, and I think this might add a little something to the design as well. We'll look at it from above in a second, but I think it should look pretty cool. And then we added like these extra little spike thingies on the inside, so they're kind of sticking out and gives it a little bit of, I don't know, it gives it a little bit of like a Sydney type look, like Sydney Opera House type look, like the spikes coming out. I don't know, something like that. It adds like more depth, I guess. It's not just like a flat wall, like a flat building. It's not a square like we usually build in Ark. And then we're gonna have like these little areas where we can't fill in, but that's okay. But now we can run up inside of here, and then we're gonna place our whatever we can find, like a chest or something, or like a safe in the middle, so we can always deposit resources into that one location, and then any of the mod stuff on the island will be able to pull resources from this one location. So this is like our main location, so it should be fancy. Let's look at it from the sky here. Ta-da! Whoa, that looks pretty cool. It looks like a flower opening up, sort of, from the sky. And then what I'm gonna do is I want to put some more aesthetic stuff on it, like auto torches and stuff all the way around on the outside. So I'm gonna go make some of those up, and then I'll bring you guys back, and we'll see how it looks. Ta-da! All the sides are all lit up, nice and beautiful. Should we put torches inside, or is the outside, you think, gonna be enough? Let's look at it from further away. I think just those ones will be enough to light up the whole thing. Whoa, it looks cool with the light coming through the ceiling there. Oh yeah, baby. I don't know what else we can put around here that would look nice. I'll probably have to look through the mods. But maybe something like in between these? Ooh, trees? Fabricated trees probably we'll put in there. When we build the little house for the Eco Trees mod, we'll have to build some trees to put in between here. I think that would look cool. Like some permanent palm trees or something in between each one of these. To fill up that space. What level are you, Mr. Pteranodon? Do you want to be our friend? 20? I don't want to be your friend. You're nothing to me. But I think, oh, hello, Trilobite. I want to tame you. Let's be buddies. But I don't know what I want to put inside, if anything. I don't think I want to put anything. I think simpler. I think the simpler, the better. I think it looks good just the way it is. And that's going to be it for today's episode, you guys. If you guys enjoyed this building episode, please hit that like button with those dependable thumbs. And if you like the design, let me know in the comment section below. And subscribe if you haven't already done so to join the barrel and see more daily content. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, guys. Just kidding. We're not done yet. I also wanted to, this week, get an RG. So, without boring you guys, I'm going to be flying up here to the north-ish. I think this is north or east? East. West? 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 I thought you said east. I thought you said west. SpongeBob reference. So I'm going over here to the west. Gonna get myself an RG. And I'm just gonna show me down in it. And you guys know what happens after that. 140, baby. 140. We got lucky. Let's see if we can get this bad boy. Where can we land you that you won't get hurt? Somewhere around here? Sure, why not? Stay there. Okay, don't go anywhere. Is any other bad hombres? There's another saber over there. Oh, it's passed out! Yes! We got it. Easy peasy. Now we just gotta protect it. We'll wall it off. We'll spike it off a little bit. We got this. See you guys next week.